Don't look at my scar. Don't look at it. Don't look at this. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look at that. Okay. Hello, Ace. How you doing? Good morning. Or good. It's good morning right now. It's 10:25 a.m. in Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome to Sunday service. I'm your pastor. Welcome. The tray is going around. Put your tithes and offerings in the tray. And come with an open mind and ready for the word of God. Come with an open mind. Bring your sins to the altar. And if you in church right now, you on your phone, get off the phone. You supposed to be paying attention in church. You better not be on your phone while you sitting in church right now. Get off your phone. Grinder can wait. Hello, Jermaine. How you doing? You just went to church? Thank God. Thank God you just went and got your word. Now you can be healed for the rest of the week. Thank God you went to church. There's so many people that haven't went. You know. When you need a reset, you go to God to get yourself reset, recharged, refueled for the week. Ain't nothing like a biblical reset. Ain't nothing like it. Everything been falling apart in your life, go talk to Jesus. You been burning bacon every time you cooking? Go talk to God on how to fix it. Your girlfriend broke up with you because you got mismatched socks? Talk to God. Okay? Your job let you go because you come to work musty. Talk to Jesus. When all else fails, talk to God. Why my throat? What's going on my throat? Okay, we about to go outside for a minute. You know, we got to go outside. About to go. I know you can't see it, but there's a difference here. There's a difference here. Okay, let's. Why does that do that? Why does it? Stay. Okay, there you go. I can look down. Yes. There's a big difference. Today is Sunday. It's time to get your affairs in order. Don't pay attention to the Band-Aid on my face. Don't look at it. It's a healing issue going on. Oh, what I got under my eye? Oh. Don't look at this. Has nothing to do with you. Do not look over here. Look away. But it is Sunday, and we are thankful for all the things that we have. We are thankful for the friends that we have and the friends that we can block and bring back in our life. We are thankful for all the Uber drivers and Lyft drivers out there that take us to our destinations. We are thankful for the Waffle House employees who go in there day in and day out and slam those grand slams to the wall. No, that's Denny's. Anyway, we thankful for all of the food workers out there who help the people eat that can't cook. They provide a valuable service because without them, a lot of kitchens would be burning down, going up in flames. But we don't have to deal with that because we have food workers out there who are dedicated and fix those meals every single day. Them number one combos. They fix them every day because these people can't cook. Providing a valuable service. Thank God to all the fast food people out there because without them, Tom will be bringing in that half cooked chicken for lunch, but he don't have to do that. Thank God to fast food and restaurants that can serve him food that he can eat at work with dignity and not shame. And not shame at all. So we want to send a special shout out this Sunday morning to all the fast food and restaurant workers out there in the world, who deal with bad customers, who have to drop them fries down in their grease, knowing that they gotta clean the grease pretty soon. Thank God for the fast food workers that can put up with some of these people's attitude. Asking for extra sauce when you only ordered a 4-piece nugget, ma'am. Ma'am, you only ordered a 4-piece nugget. You don't need 2 extra sauces. Thank God for all the people out there that are serving their peers, because basically you are serving your peers. Okay, you are serving people who are just like you. Okay, they just got maybe just a tad, like $10 more to spend than you working at the fast food or something like that. They just get $10 more, and they're gonna use that on that combo meal. They're gonna use it on that combo meal, that number one, the double chicken Whopper Big Mac. They're gonna use it, the extra 10 on that. They're helping you helping them. We keep our neighborhoods intact, fire free, because why? We don't have people who can't cook cooking in the kitchen because of fast food. So if anything, fast food is a godsend. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. By the way, we are sipping on barley tea. Don't look at the glass. I've been drinking in and out of it. This is barley tea. And you know what it tastes like? Coffee. Tastes just like coffee. Barley tea. If you are tired of buying coffee, get you some barley tea. It tastes just like coffee. Just like it. And you don't have to put no creamer in it. Nothing. You don't have to put anything in it if you don't want to. It tastes just like coffee. So that's what I'm drinking on this Sunday morning as we give thanks to people out there that are very important to our overall community. I want to give a special shout out to the hairstylists out there, the people that are styling hair, putting braids in, highlights, of curls and perms and straightening and blow drying their hair. We want to give a shout out to all the hairstylists out there who put in the extra effort and work on people's heads. Because without hairstylists, some of these people would be walking around looking like a peacock. But we don't have that. We don't really have too many people walking around with bad hair days. Why? Because we have hairstylists out here whipping their hair up into a possibility. Okay, we have hairstylists who are taking the time and effort and making turning your frown on your head into a crown. You know, making miracles, turning nothing into something. So shout out to all the hairstylists out there in the world, okay? In the world that are making a difference, making people, beautiful, taking you from, you know, you know, absolutely a scary situation into a beautiful aerial mermaid. Thank God for hairstylists. And while we giving shout outs, we want to give shout outs to all the salespeople in the world. People who are selling products, selling cars, selling dreams. We want to give a shout out to everybody who's out there that's a salesman, because you know how much work. We want to give a shout out to, what was I going to say? Oh, all the salespeople. We want to give a shout out to all of them. Hello, Zeb. Because salespeople, we need salespeople. Salespeople make the purchase worthwhile. They give you a sense of energy. They give you a sense of urgency. They give you the wanting and desires. They infuse your brain with desire. They say you need this car. Okay? They come to you, they let you walk around the lot, see what you like. Then they walk up to you like a smooth criminal. And then they say, "Hey, see, you've been looking at that car there. That's our latest model." "Oh, it is? Oh, yes. And let me tell you about some of these features." Okay? It has a sunroof, heated seats, rotating tires. The back inclines and the whole thing flattens out. It's got a microwave at the bottom and a storage compartment on the side. It has a Bluetooth with a whole iPad up in the front. You can monitor. You can do Snapchat. You can do all your TikTok videos right here in your car. The engine is like 300 horses in the engine. It can go from 0 to 9,000 within seconds. Call yourself Indy Speedway 500, okay, in this vehicle. And you know the best thing about this car is camouflage. You getting stalked by the police or even ICE, whatever it is. The car changes colors, okay? So they think they chasing a red car, and then you flip the switch and the car turns into clear, invisible. All I can tell you, salespeople, they do the thing. They sell you computers, dreams, cars, products. And it takes a lot of talent to convince you, the average person, to take your money and give it to them. Okay, it takes a lot of talent to pry those dollars out your hand. It takes a lot of talent. Okay, take a special sales career. You gotta have pizzazz. You gotta have a fun personality to be a salesperson. A sales job can be fun because basically you are creating a dream for this person. You are creating a dream. You are telling them that they absolutely need this. And without it, their life is not gonna be the same. And it's just it's like being a magician or something. It's like being, a character. When you are a salesperson, you just take your mind away from it and put yourself into character mode. Whether you tech sales or whatever, put yourself into your favorite character and bring that character to life and sell the hell out of their product. Okay? Tell people they can't live without it. All right? So we thank God for salespeople, because without them, some of these people be driving a raggedy car, the whole side just falling off. But thank God to Ron, who works at Mazda somewhere, and said, you know what, Tom? You know what, Bob? Your wife left you. And she left you with the worst car possible. When you drove up, I could hear the engine falling apart. I seen the leakage from underneath. And I said to myself, that man don't deserve that. He don't deserve riding around, working hard every day, and his car is leaking. Tires are bald. You don't deserve that, Bob. You deserve so much better. Okay? You deserve so much better. Now, we have a brand new 2026 right here. It's got your name on it. You know whose name is not on it? Your wife. Her name ain't on this vehicle. It's just yours. Now, you have a choice, Bob. You can leave here with that vehicle you came with. That's leaking oil. The tires are bald. The engine sounds like 5 dogs fighting inside of it. Or you can leave here with this brand new car that's beautiful. Smells clean. Smells good on the inside. Tires are beautiful. Look at them rims. Look at them. Classy. Very classy. You can get in and out the car no problem. The seats are adjustable just for your height. The music that comes through these speakers, beautiful. Beautiful. The sound is just amazing. Now I want you to sit for about 5 minutes and really think about how your wife left you with nothing. She left you with nothing. Make the choice. And I'll be here, sitting over here at this desk over here, waiting on you to come back, sign this paperwork, so you can take this beautiful car home and be proud again about your life. So you're not sitting at the dinner table, down in a whole bottle of whiskey. You don't have to do that no more. You don't have to do that, Bob. She left a good man. She left a good man. So thank God for the salespeople that make dreams come true and change lives. So we want to give a shout out to them this Sunday, today. Because they out here changing lives out here. We also want to give a shout out to all the nail techs and pedicure people. The people who transform fingernails into works of art. We want to give a shout out to them. We want to give a shout out to all the nail technicians out there. They are very good at their craft. Okay? We want to give a shout out to all the nail technicians out there that take those feet that look like they've been walking on hot coal, who retransform those toenails from looking like black olives into a French manicure. We want to thank all the nail people out there that are doing God's work so people can wear sandals with dignity, so that people can get that engagement ring on their finger without looking horrible. Because ain't nothing worse than taking a picture with your ring on and your nails not done. Ain't nothing worse. So shout out to all the nail techs and pedicurists out there that are fixing people's marriages and relationships. Because ain't nothing worse than somebody got toenail claws that's scratching up your bed sheets. So we thank God for them. We want to thank a special shout out to all the doctors out there. The doctors and the nurses and all the assistants, all the people that are surrounding the health industry. Want to give a shout out to all of them because y'all have seen some nasty stuff. Y'all see nasty stuff all the time. Y'all got to look at people, look at people's body parts all the time. People come into the emergency room itching, scratching, burning, the whole nine. So we giving a special shout out to all the doctors, the nurses, the CNAs, all of them who have to go through hell dealing with some of these people. You gotta fight families. You gotta fight. What does that even mean? What is you? What does that mean? Anyway, we want to give a shout out to all the you nasty. What's that mean? I'm nasty? Are you saying I'm nasty looking? Speak. Say a complete sentence. Don't just say words. Say a complete sentence. You need to say either you are ugly or you are nasty. Say complete sentences. I don't know what you're saying. But we want to give a shout out to all the doctors, nurses, and CNAs out there on this Sunday. And thank you for your services. Thank you for... no, I don't know it. See, you need to be able to express yourself. See, if you come on here and you express yourself correctly. I can't read your mind. I have no idea what you're trying to say. If you're trying to insult me in a complete sentence. I'd rather you insult me in a complete sentence than just drop words that mean nothing. Do better. Learn how to be a better troll. Hey, whoa, how you doing? I'm about to go in a minute. I gotta go do something. But I gotta educate the trolls. Learn how to troll better. Don't come on here half-ass trolling. Do better. Stop being a lazy. If you're going to troll, do it right. Okay? You know, you just don't come on here and say one word. You got to say a complete sentence. Like a man told me. A man told me that he was a real one because he was in my face at the gas station. And you know what he told me? He said, can I get a quarter or whatever? Can I get a quarter or whatever? And I'm coming out the door, the gas station. He said, can I get a quarter? I said, I don't have a quarter. And I didn't. I didn't have a quarter on me. Okay? I didn't have the quarter on me. He got so mad. He said, you ugly fat bee. That's a real insult. And I respect that because he was mad because I ain't had a quarter. But had he been a little nicer and said, oh, okay, thank you, whatever. You know, thank you, ma'am. I would have went to my car. I would have found a quarter or maybe more. And I would have gave it to him. But he insulted me. So he get nothing. See how that works? Be better. Be better. Yes, people are. People are. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I knew a guy in school. Who just dropped out of school. Didn't want to do nothing else no more. He just stopped living. Basically, to me, he just stopped living. He gave up. He didn't want to go back home. He didn't want to do none of that. And it's sad when people get to that point where they don't want to live. Hey, Mark, how you doing? And I do believe in helping people. I do believe in that. I do believe in helping people get to where they need to be in life and help them out if you can and all that kind of stuff. That's why I like to volunteer. I like to volunteer my time. Okay? Okay, Justine, you have a wonderful day too. I like to volunteer my time. I like to help people wherever I can and do the things. But at the same time, also, I like people who want the help. You know, they want it for themselves. I can't want it for you. You have to want it for yourself too. And there are some people that don't want anything. And I was kind of shocked. The guy at school just dropped out, didn't want to go home, just want to live on the street, don't want to do anything. But you know, sometimes you don't want to do nothing. And that's fine. But you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with the consequences of that kind of decision. Just giving up. I don't know if I'm designed or made to be, you know, making that decision to just give up and live on the street. I don't know if I could do that. Now, if my life changed around and by force I had to, that's different. But to actually choose to, I don't know. I don't think I could choose that, make that decision. Oh yeah, too. I mean, sometimes you just need to clock out of life and just be by yourself and just separate yourself from the system. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, separate yourself from what's going on. Sometimes what we go through every day is a little bit too heavy for a lot of people. All the bills, all the subscriptions, trying to choose this phone carrier versus this one, trying to make decisions about, you know, health insurance and taxes and all this kind of, it's kind of overwhelming. And a lot of us are trying to manage it to the best of our ability, all these responsibilities, rules, laws, everything you gotta follow to make it. Hello, gaming. How you doing? It can be overwhelming for a lot of people. So I understand clocking out of the whole system and saying, you know what, I've had enough of this shit, with the trying to make it and all that kind of stuff, trying to make decisions at the grocery store, and you never would have no trust again. Yeah, sometimes people disappoint me. Lately, what I have noticed, especially on social media, is about when it comes to people making decisions about what is a need and what is a want. And that part of that conversation kind of concerns me because people make videos about, oh my God, the price of soda is going up. Coca-Cola now is $13.99 for a 12-pack. Coca-Cola is $13.99 for a 12-pack. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's $13.99 for a 12-pack. What does that mean? That means don't buy it. That means that's a want. That's not really a need. That's a want and not a need. And so when people have to really do some critical thinking and deep thinking in a way and ask themselves, is it really necessary that I have this 12-pack of Coke? No. That doesn't, the only thing Coca-Cola do or soda does in general is add to your sugar issues, probably give you a headache, give you a short term high for a second, and that's it. That's all it do. Make the burger slide down easier. I don't know. But it's not a necessity. And so when I think of people who are homeless and all this kind of stuff, I think about, they don't have to think about those things no more. They don't have to think about these crazy desires and all this kind of stuff. A lot of people focus on the wrong thing. Focus on a 12-pack of soda. Who cares? We don't need soda. We don't need McDonald's. None of that stuff matters. The McDonald's, the toys, the iPads, the phones, the computers, a new car, all that stuff doesn't matter, especially at a time when we in a moment of a little bit of survival. We got a touch of survival going on, and so in this moment, none of that stuff is important. Period. Absolutely none of it. None of it. None of that stuff is important. I wish people stop crying about those things. Oh my God, the price went up. The price went up on my butter. The price went up on my jerky sticks and Doritos. Oh, they putting less Doritos in the bag. What these people are out to make money. The first thing is they out to make money. The most profit, the most. They trying to make money. And if they want to cut down on their drug, which is Doritos, and cut back and charge you more, that's their prerogative. Why? Because that's their thing. That's their product that you got hooked on. You got hooked on the Doritos, not them. So they handing out the Doritos like crack. They're like, oh yeah, let me give you a half ounce. Let me give you 2 grams of Doritos. And you paying it. Why? Because you're already hooked. Even though the formula has changed in the Doritos, it don't matter. The essence of it is the same. And so since they already got you hooked, you might as well raise the price and give you a gram. That stuff is not important. Your favorite chocolate milk, who cares? That's not important either. Trying to buy I hear people make videos complain about the price of a combo meal. Oh, McDonald's has lost their mind. Combo meals, $20. You don't have to buy it. Some people are just trained to buy things that they really don't need. Not the 2-for-1. People buy things that they really don't need. You have to have a conversation with yourself. When prices get high and they giving you less of it like a drug dealer, you have to sit down, have a come to Jesus moment, like on a Sunday like today, and say, you know what? I don't need that poppy soda. I don't need 2 bags of Doritos. I don't need 2 cartons of Velveeta cheese. I don't need 3 TV dinners. You gotta ask yourself the important questions. And play the game. The game is, how low will you go? That's the game. How low will you go? Because they ain't trying to do anything but make money. And if you were in their shoes and you was making money hand over fist, you want to keep that train going. And that's what all these companies do. They just doing what they're designed to do, to make the money. They want to make money. Of course, they have to promise something. Oh yeah, we'll save the earth. We'll help with a little cardboard box, or we'll recycle. We'll try to give back. But at the end of the day, those companies are to make money. Hey gang, how you doing? Those companies are out here to make money. So, you really can't hate on a whole bunch of them, because that's their goals, to make money. And that's it. Okay? Easy way to do this. What the hard way? I still believe in people. And I think now I'm starting to see a lot of people change their ways of thinking and their ways of doing things. But it's gonna be a ugly transition to getting on the right side of things, and to think differently. A lot of people got a lot of unlearning to do. Unlearning from family, unlearning from just plain old bad behavior that people would accept, and nobody checked them and all this kind of stuff. So some people are starting to become more aware and a little bit better, but it's going to be a struggle, and it's going to take some time. A lot of people have a lot of unlearning to do. They've been learning things the wrong way for a long time. Thank you, UMC. I don't know what you mean by the hard way. So people have a lot to work on. How they treat people, how they behave. within certain spaces and all this kind of stuff. So we are going through a period of awakening, enlightenment, all of that. Everybody about to be woke. Everybody waking up. We've been in a Doritos sleep for a very long time. Been saturated with Krispy Kreme donuts in the brain. Slowed you down, slowed your thinking down. But now that you can't afford your little fun stuff right now you starting to awake. You starting to awaken. Starting to get woke. Starting to get woke out here. But I believe people are capable of being more loving, being more caring, being more nice. You're not willing to see the bright side in folks. You know, I understand that. Especially when people let you down all the time. That's all you can, is focus on, the negative part of life. But um you gotta have hope. And there is a bright side. There is a bright side to all of this. We all gonna learn a valuable lesson, and we all gonna get better in how we treat each other. I do believe that is coming. And in some ways I can see it out there. I have been outside and I have seen people treat me just a little bit better. Because they are becoming aware of their nastiness, meanness, or negativity. They are becoming more aware. And although you may be just like, no, these people ain't worth me thinking about, I still want you to have an open mind a little bit and just give people some grace. These people got a lot of unlearning to do. An extreme amount of unlearning and all of that. And we have to give some of these people some grace. Just a tad of grace. Because they got to unpack some things. Your family and how they raise you can ruin your whole entire life and damage your thinking. You think things go this way when they really go the other way. You've been thinking this your whole life. Like, oh yeah, this is the way it is. And then you get older, you get around people, you start to see how different people act and behave. And you say, oh God, this is not how I should be acting. This is not how I should be behaving. Sometimes it takes stepping out of your own environment and going into another one in order to understand and undo some of your craziness. But I see hope. I have hope in people. And I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to help people unlearn their horrible behavior. That's why when my trolls come in here, I train them. I train my trolls properly to treat me like they should. Because if you're going to insult me correctly. I had to train the trolls. I don't know. Hey, Joe, what's up? Yep, got on God's hair today. I don't know what's up with that UMC dude. He didn't say nothing else. After I said, what you do this the hard way? I don't know what he was talking about. Well, anyway, I got switch locations. But I will be back. Okay? I have to go babysit the dog at my mama's house. So I will be back in a few. So if you want to come back in a minute, I have to take a little drive over there. Okay? Gotta babysit. Why I gotta babysit a dog? This dog can't stay by herself. That's the craziest stuff. My mama crazy, boy. The dog can't. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. So come back. Maybe in about 30 minutes or so. Ain't nobody want to clean up the. Man, I don't feel like doing it, but somebody gotta do it. Cause if I don't, then my mama gonna have a heart attack. She gotta have somebody babysit. That dog go to doggy daycare. She gotta have somebody babysit that dog. It's like you gotta break away. You gotta free yourself and let her be at home by herself like everybody else. Dog. And she's an emo dog. She gonna be upset anyway. She's emo. She gonna be upset. She gonna sit by that door till you get home. And that's just you gotta break free, break the chains. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Bye, Joe. Bye, Mark. Bye, UMC.